Tyson Gardner, the ambassador and guide to historic Strawberry Mansion. The myth oft repeated is much believed and hard to break. So today we're going to break some mansion myths. Well, we're in the bedroom, one of the bedrooms of the historic Strawberry Mansion, and of course everyone knows that people back then were all shorter than us, and hence the doors were lower, the beds were shorter, and the chairs were on the ground because they were just so short. Well, not really. Remember, George Washington was taller than me, even over 6 feet, and Lafayette was no shorty either, and it was kind of like what we have today. People were taller and shorter. Of course, naturally, there has been a general height increase over the years, centuries, but actually studies have been done, I should say, that beds were actually bigger than what we sleep in today. One reason they look small, a bed does, is because of all this drapery and so forth. It smalls up the bed. Just like when you look at a room that's empty, it looks very big, but when you put the furniture in it, it looks small. And same with the bedstead, all this curtains and so forth. Now these, just for fun, curtains and so forth, this wasn't just for pretty. There was a function for this. It had two functions, very important. One is to keep out, well actually 3 functions. 1, to keep out light, and 2, to keep in warm or keep out cold. Number 3, it was to give the couple some privacy as well. And so that's what these these curtains are so important. The Empire type of bed, which we'll go see in the next room just to get a contrast, which was the next style of bed that happened after this type, the curtains were purely decorative. Now I'm back in our Empire room, and we're just going to make a comparison from the colonial or the 18th century bed you saw and the Empire bed that followed in the Napoleonic era. And you see these curtains, now these are a whole different story behind these. These were for nothing but decorative. And we also have a very short bed here, so whoever this was for was rather short. Beds, we have to understand, and most furniture, up until the 19th century, when factory-made furniture, the Industrial Revolution happens, there was no standards, which is one reason everything was all different heights and different widths and different lengths. They generally made things custom to whoever was going to use it.